Uh, let's see. Josh Adams, he's 100%. I mean, took the majority of the reps. His first team reps. We just each week it's just kind of monitoring how much volume we give him. Tony took the number two reps, and we really cut back on Dexter. Dexter was kind of in Tony's position last week, so he'll be a game day decision. And then McIntosh, yeah, Dion, got the third team reps.
What's the nature of Dexter's
Ankle,
Okay.
ankle. Yep, sure.
Kevin Stephenson, do you expect him to play on Saturday? Do you have a limit on how much you use him
He'll be limited in action. He's doing a better job. His cumulative work is such that he just doesn't have the volume. But he's been doing a much better job in terms of the day-to-day attention to detail and just his focus. The traits that I had been talking about with him, he's better, but don't expect him to be, playing a high volume game.
How long? You mentioned last week that he had been working with you guys with the varsity. How long has he been doing that? Was last week the first week?
Yes. Yeah.
Brian, at his best, assuming that he gets there, how much can he help you? I mean, what are your expectations for him if he keeps doing the things that you want from him and he keeps?
Well, he's got great explosion. Takeoff. He can run by anybody that we play against. So elite speed. He's got to work on his concentration skills and his focus. He'll drop a ball here or there just because he's not locked in the way we need him to be. But I'm proud of the progress that he's made, and this has been a long haul for him. This is since January. He's had to do a lot to get himself here. So off the field, he's made significant progress, and then he's got to work his way up the depth chart too. And we're not gonna accelerate that. He's going to have to earn that, and that's going to take time too.
Some kids would look for a trap door, maybe in his situation. Did you ever sense that? And what does that say about him that he didn't?
Yeah, I guess maybe that's where I'm probably most proud of him is his grit and sticking with it. He could have kicked the can, if you will, and said, "Hey, I'm done. I'm going to transfer." But he knew that Notre Dame was a place that could change his life, and I think in a large degree it has in many ways and continues to every day.
Daniel Cage was a young man that is going to take the season off for you. I'm curious, is he still engaged with the team? Is he ever out of practice?
He's really, we've given him the opportunity really to focus on his academics.
Okay.
That's been really, for me, the most important thing is to see that he gets his degree this year. And then, we can figure out whether football is still an option for him.
Does he have any involvement with Coach Bayless?
Very little.
This time of year?
Very little.
And do we know if some of the symptoms that pushed him kind of to make this decision are still lingering?
No, I think he's feeling pretty good. But, we've kind of had conversations about really focusing this fall on his academics and making sure that he's solid there. And then in January, if we feel like, we wanted to restart this, we would sit down and have that conversation.
Brian, has the leadership of the players or your team come to you about showing some form of solidarity with the NFL players' silent protest? Is that
No, I meet with them every week, and that has not been an agenda item, and they haven't brought it up to me. I think that whatever we would do, that, obviously they're students here, and we respect the fact that, that they have the opportunity to free think and be who they are.
So you would willingly engage in that conversation with them?
Oh, absolutely. But, I also am a football coach that runs a team, and I would like to have that discourse in a team fashion as well. And, we'd like to be able to do things as a team, but, some things you can't control totally as well. So, they're students, and we would respect that. But, and I think that that's the struggle that, from a distance, that I see that's going on right now. You've got a team sport that it's hard to, put the team parameters on individuals that, want to be able to have their voice. And so it's a tough mix there.
Are you, I guess I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Are you saying some individuals have done that on their own?
No, I'm saying the dynamic of, coaches would like to do things as a team.
Right.
And there are individuals that obviously have, been outside the team on certain things, and that's why coaches have to decide, how are we going to do this? Are we doing it as a team, or are we just letting individuals be individuals?
Ryan, you heard anything from the ACC about the target?
Yeah, we heard from the ACC and the Big Ten. It was clearly missed.
Where are you with Jonathan Dorr right now in terms of kicking off?
We'd like for him to continue to work towards kicking off. But I think that's the process right now that we're evaluating each week. And Yoon will start on Saturday, but we'll see if there's an opportunity that we can get him into the game, we would.
With Kevin, were you working him at a specific position, or do you want him, like the rest of the receivers, to kind of be able to multitask?
No, right now he has a specific position. He would work out at the X. Yeah.
Anything else?
Just a quick one about
Yeah.
Julian O'Farr. It seems like he's really settling into
Yeah.
the role
Yes.
for you, and what's kind of maybe your expectation of him moving forward?
Well, I would say that we're pleased with what he's giving us in our sub packages. The fight with Julian has been, obviously body weight and maintaining that body weight for first and second down. He's done a pretty good job there. I think what has surprised us more than anything else is he continues to show really good improvement in the weight room. He's surprisingly strong. And I think that kind of shows that trait in the way he plays. He can get his hands on you now. And if you really watch tape of him, he's not just a guy that's going to bend. I mean, he'll be able to punch you in the chest too and push you back. So he plays with some physicality, and his numbers show that. Like, when we look at his numbers just from today in terms of his hang clean work, he's up there. So even though he's not in that 250, 255 range, at 230, 232, he's got some real strength. So really pleased with what he's doing.